Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Browns, and it's all up next.
Yes, absolutely. You can get it because you can get it in bulk, and then what you want to go?
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC.
The bag of rice we got? No, it was shit like $30, $25, $30. Yeah. $30? Yeah. It wasn't that much.
It's expensive.
No, it was a decent price. You talking about for Jasmine, right? Yeah, the prices is way decent. What are we out of rice completely? Okay, we can go expect this day open. We can go.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game.
I really want to get that 40-pound box and then break it up.
And the opening kickoff.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. But for the seafood stuff, it's way cheaper. Like, it's way cheaper. Like, you get 2-pound bags. Like, when you go to Cub, you get those 1-pound bags. Or a little more. It should be like $17, $18. You go to Restaurant Depot, like, the big shrimp I get are like maybe $12 a bag for 2 pounds. Excuse me. Don't know. I'll know here shortly, though. It won't be for a while, though. They open at 7. Yeah, just get it out the way. It's a computer game, though.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And a timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Browns shaken up on the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Tannehill now on the option left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on, man.
Inside the 10. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 33 and a first. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. Here we go on 4th. Watson looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession.
Oh, no, bro. Everybody getting hurt.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Complete to Hilton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Tannehill going to hand it Henry on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Telling you.
2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete.
Nice
job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and...
Then he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line.
All these niggas 3 points.
Multiple players
Look at the ball back.
first sack of the game.
This nigga, yeah.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Every game I'm down 10, 15
points.
Fuck.
The game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to
injuries out there.
fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that's been playing before win game 1? Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you get the momentum, you can take them out in that one game and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Slot man moves right. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it again with Chubb to about the 35, 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Oh, man, everybody getting hurt. Come on, this ain't the time for this.
As it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Not the time for this,
well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury.
We'll
be back in a moment.
Fuck. I need it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
We've caught a lot of gains, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Cooper, the man in motion left. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, there's a potential for things to change even more because remember, they get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Good drive, good drive.
As a 12-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room.
Right now.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Tannehill. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I have no interest in doing anything other than
So it's
that.
on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, this is the second of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders squaring off against the New York Jets. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And even though they've got the lead, they're likely going over ways they can improve the running game, as they didn't find a whole lot of success in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did, and that should set them up well for the second half to come. Final adjustments are underway in the locker rooms. Which of these 2 teams will survive and advance to next weekend's AFC Championship game? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
No fumbles,
this
no
one's
funny
still
shit.
anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives.
See, here you go.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering
Oh, man, already.
what they're seeing right now, because I I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
The slot man in motion right. A give. This is Chubb. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Wide open. Amari Cooper. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeaux off the edge and dropping him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now a play fake, and it's Watson sliding out of the pocket. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. In motion goes the tight end. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Pushes past him. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And again, it's Chubb. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A run for Nick Chubb. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 22 and a 1st down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
They're right down here looking for 6. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On the ground, it's Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Now Chubb running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown tonight. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
York on now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Hilliard will elect to not return it. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They begin with Henry. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 29, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. For the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he's going to be brought down short at first at about the 31-yard line.
Fight with this nigga to get him down.
But it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here comes Grant on the return. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Oh, God damn it.
The Titans. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Bruh.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because...
Oh, hold on.
They heard the sudden
Ground
change
caused that.
because that fumble puts them right back on
Brown
the
calls
field.
that. We don't let you referees do your jobs.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
We don't let y'all ref do your job.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look
at
at this just to make sure.
Playoff, gotta protect that shit.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second and short now following the fumble.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Chubb. And he'll get it down here to the 43. This time, good ball security and a good result. First and 10.
Yes, I know. Get. Down to it, buddy. Yes.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Yes.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Right back to him on first down. And down to the 36-yard line here. 142 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They run. Chubb. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all three timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. On the carry, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Ah, shit. I didn't want to do that.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. The tight end in motion right. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now Chubb. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of first.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Hey, my mom is going to come around 10-ish. And then we're going to get ready and head out. So I'm assuming we'll be out there between 11 and 12.
Okay, I'll be ready.
All right. I'm at Julie's house.
What is that? I'm at Bandits. I'm at Bandits.
Okay.
Hi, kids.
Without a doubt, because they're able to beat some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to...
Oh, yeah, all that happened, Malachi.
They do have a chance to come back.
Yeah. Okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this
go
one
out.
away.
Man, this is...
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Baby, you was ringing,
So
honey.
now Tannehill and the Titans trailing 17-10. A minute 46 to go. This is where your playoff medal is tested. On the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. Tannehill to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Tannehill. He's got Johnson, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Here's Tannehill, and now he lost the football.
Give me that shit. That's how you play. That's how you play defense.
Up by the Browns, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they are able to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Setting his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are drawing closer to a date of the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. York now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Tannehill gets it to Burks. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just in the league on there.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Let's see.